Here we go. Dancers, cha-cha, please.
The cha-cha is identified by the use of strong hip movement and the constant cha-cha-cha triple step. We were commenting before, Ron, on these costumes that these people wear. Must cost them a fortune to get themselves together for these shows.
Oh yes, there's so much detail and so much work goes into these costumes. And these couples spend hours and hours putting on these sequins and rhinestones and trying to think of a different idea, you know, like this idea here with the flames.
Yes, I like this a lot.
And the blousey top, very effective, really.
Now, who is this couple?
This is Rick and Sandy Valenzuela from San Diego, California. And as you can see,
are they a married couple?
Yes, they're a married couple, and as you can see, they look like brother and sister.
They sure do, don't they?
Very well matched couple. These are some of our Canadian friends, Pierre, Allaire, and
oh, they were in the ballroom contest
yes,
as well.
10 dancers, yeah.
Yes.
Terrific couple. They really haven't been together that long. They had previous partners, very successful partnerships, and now they're together and doing beautifully, really. They seem very happy together. Another Canadian couple.
Lots of Canadians we have here this time.
Yes, there are quite a few. As I mentioned to you before, Montreal is quite a center of this style of dancing. And a lot of good dancers come out of that area, French Canadians. And a couple in the middle there in the lime green and black, Nick Cotton and Debbie Avalos from Los Angeles area. They won the modern competition earlier this evening.
That's right.
Another beautifully dressed couple. I mean, striking costumes.
That chartreuse color is very popular.
It seems to be now, yes.
Thank you, dancers. Second dance, please. The Samba.
Samba comes to us from Rio de Janeiro. And the music is a combination of African and Latin rhythms. The basis of the dance is a controlled, spring-like action called the Samba bounce.
We have a nice couple from Southern California, Wayne and Donna Eng in the gold. Married couple. Have their own studio in Torrance, California. Work very hard at their dancing. Showing great improvement over the past few months.
Is that nice when that happens? When you see an improvement?
Yes, it's terrific, really. Some of these people work so hard, really.
Well, they would have to, Ron, to be able to be doing all of this. I mean, just to, you know, to be in accord with your partner and to know exactly how you feel together. It takes hours and hours.
Absolutely. That's very true. The partnering aspect, as you just mentioned, it really can be beautiful to see, but yet so difficult to really do.
Oh gosh, yes, because there's some partners, some people you'll work beautifully with, and others that you just fight each other the whole time.
Oh yes,
you know?
Yes. In fact, that's probably one of the major problems or setbacks for couples.
It's getting that blending of the two bodies that become like one, you know.
Compatibility is a great factor,
tremendous,
really.
Tremendous factor.
Absolutely marvelous dancers. You are really great. And this is one dance order you'll love seeing them dance. The Rumba, please.
relaxed and rhythmic hip motion. It highlights the female dancer showcasing her body expressions, grace, and femininity. The male dancer's job here is to give the female the opportunity to show off. Well, I never.
And this couple we're seeing now, Rick and Sandy Valenzuela, he's doing a beautiful job of showing her off.
They're very good, these.
Yes, very good. And tonight I think their dancing is especially good. Probably one of the best I've ever seen them. One of their best performances. They seem really inspired, which is good to see. Avalos again from Los Angeles area. I believe they live in Huntington Beach. 10 dance couple, meaning they do both styles, modern and Latin. Just having returned from the World's 10 Dance Championships, where they were third actually, which is the highest really an American couple has ever placed.
Oh, really?
Yes, in the 10 Dance Championships. He's originally from England, and he moved here a few years ago to dance with Debbie. And, of course, they've made a real success of their partnership. Debbie has had a few partners before, and always been a successful competitor as an amateur and as a professional. Been a real favorite, particularly in California. And I think that the partnership is a good one.
Your fourth dance, please. The Paso Doble.
Well, you know this one well, Ron. The Paso Doble was developed from the music of the bull ring and originated in Spain. If you watch carefully, you'll see that some of the step patterns bear a close resemblance to the actual maneuvers and passes of the cape used by the matador. It's easy to see why this dance is considered the dancer's dance.
Very true, Juliet. This dance is one of the more classical Latin dances because it's not quite so trendy. The same aspects of it are important year after year after year. The other dances like Samba and ChaCha, Jive are a little trendy. They go with the times more. Paso Doble is more classical. It always is supposed to have the flavor of the bull ring. The man is supposed to look like the matador, and the movements of the girl are similar to that of the cape sometimes. And really, that should never change. So sometimes couples attempting to be too busy lose the effect. So simplicity sometimes is important. Donna from Torrance, California again, passing by. This being almost the last dance, the fourth of 5 dances, and really the third or fourth round they've danced tonight. They're getting a little weary.
I'm sure they are.
Getting a little tired. And it's all guts from here on out, really. Especially this last dance. It's every last little bit you got.
And we're going to need a lot of applause in this audience.
The jive is a faster version of swing and is fashioned after the jitterbug. And as you can see, it is quite athletic in nature. Being the last one of the 5, they've got to be pretty honed and all their energies geared up for this one.
Well, this is the last chance they have, really. If there's any question in the judge's mind, they've got to make their statement now.
That's right. And of course, isn't it funny how you always have to do the hardest and the fastest and most energetic one at the very end?
Oh, yes, yes. And your legs.
Oh, I feel like
they
water.
should be like springs, and they feel like
100 pounds each.
Tony Meredith, Melanie LaPatin, San Diego.